because we do realize that 2015 is only like 2 years away. You talk about Vision 2020, it sounds far away, it's not. It's only about 7 years away. And it means that we have to consolidate on all the gains that have already been registered. But also more importantly, look at those issues that need to be addressed and we focus on them to make sure that they are addressed so that we get to the end on time.
Overall, it has been a seemingly good year for officials of the Basic and Secondary Education Ministry in terms of putting in place what it takes to achieve the education for all and Millennium Development Goals and the government's Vision 2020 blueprints. Samuel Ba, Grts.
Officials of the Department of Water Resources and partners are moving to build effective forces to combat climate change with the institution of an early warning system program. The move is designed to enhance local capacities against the perils of changing climatic conditions, floods and natural calamities. Ibrahim Ajata has the rest of that story.
Welcome to Banjul, a picturesque island at the brink of the Atlantic. The settlement is lushly green with vegetation steadily growing thin as the capital develops. On the other hand, increased erosion coupled with a rise in sea level slowly eating away the beach and terrain is still a stark reality in the city, which has been illustrated as the setting probably facing the greatest risk of floods and changing weather conditions in the Gambia. This is precisely why city officials are greatly concerned about sustainability amid the growing threat of climate change. The first remedy is apparently the planting of more trees, reducing the severity of attrition to strengthen the southern topography. But that is all part of a wider scheme being prepared by the Department of Water Resources and National Climate Committee, who are currently driving an early warning system project, moving to raise significant local awareness and communal action on climate change.
Climate, as you may know, is the most precious resource that humankind is blessed with. Like any resource, however, too much or too little, those are the two extremes of the resource can be problematic. Statistics over the last decade show that over 80% of all natural disasters are climate related. Sadly, losses from all natural disasters, including those of hydrometeorological origin, earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, continue to rise by more than tenfold from 1950s to date.
This group of participants on the training include a vast list of women mobilizers, youth leaders and a range of community representatives and councillors expected to transmit every knowledge gathered here for onward diffusion as officials seek to reverse local attitudes towards the environment in their quest to mainstream climate change in every sector.
This initiative is part of the first NAPA project, which is strengthening the Gambia's early warning system. And the capacity building initiative is to raise the awareness of the citizens of Banjul on the impacts of climate change on Banjul as a city, so that they can take measures that would ameliorate the impacts. We all know that over the years we have had a lot of flooding in the city. We have drainages that are being blocked, so what the people need to do is to be aware of those dangers and try to ensure that they don't put waste into the drainage.
Climate change may be an off-putting global reality, yet increased sanitation and attention to the environment joins a host of means which greatly aid to mitigate the effects of global warming. At the City Hall, discussions stretched out to a range of issues needing urgent solutions in Banjul. Everything from the efficiency of refuse collection, indiscriminate littering of gutters and waterways, the perilous fumes of century-old cars, the cutting of trees, even the proper upkeep of swamps which outline the city's periphery got a slice of deliberations.
Not all members of the community can be there, but the various stakeholders are represented or we are represented, and the information that they learn or the information that they gain from the work will be transmitted to the members of the community. So I think it is very, very timely, and now you have seen Banjul every year explored, not by virtue of natural causes, but also there are some others that are man-made, man-made causes, and the people themselves can really mitigate those factors.
So getting the people more involved is very important.
Like the people have to take ownership, and they have to know that if they do A, this is the result. 1 + 1 equals 2. So they have to be actually involved because they are the ones that live in the communities. We are the ones that live in the communities, and we are the major stakeholders. So anything that happens within our community, we are responsible.
Although the Gambia contributes less than 0.1% of global greenhouse gas emissions, the country is still vulnerable to the impact of climate change in several ways, which call for the building of local capacities to enhance resilience. An early warning system is the present solution being forwarded as officials move to raise awareness, courting collective action. Ibrahim Ajata, GRTS.
Settling the bills that had been piling up in one of Christianity's holiest cities. Uncowed and independent protesters in New Delhi are demanding justice for the young medical student who died after she was allegedly gang-raped in a public bus in the capital New Delhi. And in Senegal, find out why supporters of the former President Abdoulaye Wade are up in arms against President Macky Sall. We'll be back with these and other stories right after our break.
The world in your pocket.
The world on your mobile.
Get the latest top stories from all over the world directly from Al Jazeera Network straight to your AfriCell line. Breaking news,
political news,
and sport news.
Be the first to get the latest on everything happening around the world by SMS on your AfriCell line.
To subscribe, type SUB and send it by SMS to 7272.
And stay up to date with the latest news from Al Jazeera Network.
All the latest news stories and headlines from across the globe.
For $1 per day, only on your AfriCell line.
KGI Fashion Shop, Standard Chartered House, now brings you the very best for the Christmas and New Year. Ladies lingerie, dress and tops, fashion jewelry, house curtains, ladies wigs and mesh, ladies shoes and matching bags, incense, coats and blazers for ladies, and much, much more. Wonderful men's fashion, including men's shirts and trousers. The best prices in town at KGI Fashion Shop.
Step into the new year with top quality and affordable fashion wear. KGI at Standard Chartered Bank next to the traffic light. KGI, where quality meets your purse.
Welcome back. Hundreds of supporters of the former ruling party in Senegal have held a rally in the capital Dakar to denounce the government of Macky Sall for what they describe as a witch hunt against top officials of the party. The rally comes as former officials face a series of police inquiries into corrupt practices allegedly committed under Abdoulaye Wade.
Down with selective hearings. Down with winner justice. Those are the chants that could be heard at Senegal's Democratic Party's gathering. They were defeated last March in the presidential elections. Hundreds of supporters of the former party in power took to the streets of Dakar on Thursday to speak out against the hearing of those in charge of the Senegalese Democratic Party. They currently face investigation in an embezzlement case. During this challenging time, all dignitaries are backing each other.
We're stronger than ever, more united. Our battle is common. We have the same problems. Today, it is Madické Kenya and Samuel Sarr. Tomorrow, it will be Souleymane Ndene Ndaye or Ousmane Ngom. Let's stock up and prepare for future battles.
An investigation has been launched into claims of embezzlement following a court order, a move reignited by President Macky Sall, which has led to a number of members of the former regime facing questioning. The SDP says it will stand strong.
I'm here with the first victims, the first to be accused today and tomorrow. Macky Sall, you won't destroy us. The SDP is more alive than ever, and more determined than ever to go and take power.
For the time being, questioning is continuing to take place. The former Foreign Affairs and Energy Ministers were called in on Friday. Alongside this investigation, the Senegalese state also pressed charges in Paris against Karim Wade.
The Church of the